that.
Trey did. Dad by Daddy is here. Everybody can relax now.
Oh, Lord.
How's my lighting? I need to brighten up some in here. Yeah, it's a little dark. Hit a real quick. Hold up. You was doing your little powwow over there, trying to fix your lighting or fix your setup. Kind of professional for you, Brent.
Me, don't get started. Don't get started with me.
Kind of
Don't start with me.
professional are you, bro?
Don't start with me.
I had to take this shade off over here. This should do it. All right. I don't like this uneven lighting, but it is what it is. All right.
Let's invite a couple more people up in here.
Stop bugging people, Brent. Leave them alone.
I'll bug whoever the fuck I want to bug.
Nobody want to listen to you. Quiet down over there.
Bug all kinds of people. Let's see. Let's bug Orianne with her crazy ass.
She's ignoring you right as we speak this very second.
I'm sure she is. Well, she's ignoring me, but she can't ignore Get Here Pod. She can't ignore the podcast.
That's fair, because I'm a part of it. And I'm dope and shit.
Lord.
It's true, Brent. We don't have to lie to the people.
Buttermilk Kisses, why not? Who left us a message on the last
podcast. You looking like an old screen?
Huh?
Said you gonna keep looking like an old ass man looking at your screen?
I'm not the one who's up here saying dad by dad.
Dad by daddy. Yeah, that's me. Everybody know. They know the swag. They know the vibes. It's true. It's not hating at
you. You got some extra light over there?
Yeah, I'm cool. You know, this how us niggas that ain't super light skin look. You know what I'm saying?
No, there's a difference. First off, there's a difference between not being light skinned and being in a shadow.
Not a shadow. I am.
Yeah, I can't see half your face.
I'm many things, Brent, but I'm not a shadow.
No, you're in a shadow.
No. Light's beside me.
Huh?
I said I can see us both, so I think I'm fine. Can you hear me good, though?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. So what it is, bruh?
What's going on, man?
Ain't shit, man. You know, long day. Busy life, as usual. That whole thing.
Yeah. You too?
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, life is fun. It's my busy time of month. I got to close out work, do a bunch of stuff to close out work here. So good times, you know?
All right, actually, I can bring this a little bit closer.
Get
a better angle. There you go. That's a better angle.
Yeah, I can see you. Try turning it like to your TV, so it's not like on you. You ain't like that one? I felt like I hit it.
And look who just joined the chat. What's going on, Orianne?
We talked earlier. That's funny.
She joined. She actually just joined.
That's funny. Orianne, what up?
So what have you been doing? How this is your how did that blah 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 blah.
Podcast, Brent. You got to use words. It's how you talk.
No, I don't know how to do that. What are you so busy about this time of month?
So we closed out all our notes and everything for my job. So I have to write all the notes that I haven't finished yet, and I gotta see all my guys like regular and like all the running around stuff. But it just gets real busy because everything's due by the end of the month, like the close of it. So yeah, and you know it's raining and cold right now, so it's just making everything difficult. Well, it ain't raining yet, but it should be like 20 seconds from now, something like that. Pretty close.
Yeah, I've been hearing those raining rumors. Orianne is like just watching my stock go insane. What are you guys doing? So you're the one who invested in GameStop.
What is going on? Why can't I see her talking? That's weird.
Maybe because I'm hosting?
Maybe. I'm normally hosting. Could you not see it normally, though?
I think I can.
That's what
I usually can see it. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird. That's gonna make it awkward. You'll be.
I don't know why you can't. Oh, do you usually invite me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's normally from my page, and then I just invite you on your page.
See, maybe because you requested into this one as opposed to letting me invite you in.
Maybe I should exit out and let you do it. Let's see. Maybe that'll help. I'm gonna exit out real quick, like real fast.
At the beginning of the pandemic, I invested in GameStop, AMC, and Dogcoin. Wow, you're a genius, Orion. And Trey left. All right, so now I'm going to try to invite Trey in the quote-unquote official way, and then maybe he can see. Oh, Trey can't see what I'm saying. Let's talk shit about him then. Yes, let's talk shit about him then. How do you feel about the catchphrase "Dad bod Daddy"? Orion, is Dad bod Daddy something that would get yourself in a tizzy? Orion, is that something that'll make you go home with somebody? He comes up to you and says, "Hey, what's going on? I'm Dad bod Daddy."
First off, that's not how it goes. Don't try to sell it because you're not good at it because you're not Dad bod Daddy. Okay.
No, there's no good at it. There's no such thing as good at that. There's no. I don't know what you're thinking. There's no good at that.
Listen. First off, Orion, yes, I can see what you're saying now. Don't be talking shit about me, okay? That's number one. All those comments popped up. As a matter of fact, I saw us recording, which was very strange because we were talking and it was catching me up, which was like, whoa, what's going on here? So I don't know what that was, but yeah, I can see now. Orion.
Yeah, she agrees with me. Look at that. She agrees.
That's just how she talks to me. That's how we say hello. That's normal. That's light work right there.
Dad bod Daddy is not a panty dropper.
Oh, it's a panty dropper. Trust and believe. Oh, I know, Orion. I know it's love. I know you're talking about Brent. I get it. You got to get your Brent aggression out by directing it at me. That's how it works. I get it.
Aggression? Orion has never been anything but indifferent to me. So there's no aggression.
Anything but indifferent is a very.
She has never pulled a knife on me.
I like it.
She's gonna be a Dogecoin millionaire. So you're the one over at Reddit that's causing all this quote unquote trouble, huh, Orion?
Oh man.
Have you seen this shit, Trey? What are your thoughts? Have you seen this? The whole stock market, GameStop shit that's going on.
Is it going crazy?
Kind of. So
This is my love.
So a subreddit called Wall Street Bets decided that they were going to fuck with Wall Street the way Wall Street fucks with everybody else in real life. And everybody on Wall Street are losing their mind because the poor people are doing what we do on a regular basis. Somebody should come in and regulate it. And it's like, well, fuck you. You do this shit all the time.
So it's causing a big wave of emotion because rich people getting the business.
Yeah, because rich people are getting fucked this time.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the way of the world. That makes sense. Yeah, that if it's bothering us, it's not really a big deal. If it's bothering them, completely different. Everybody on Wall Street's losing millions. We should go down.
Orion, are you seriously trying to sit here and tell us that you just happen to have the foresight to invest in GameStop and AMC before the world stopped turning last year? That you just happen to invest in that, keep your money there, and are now a multi-millionaire? In which case, do you need a driver?
Or a dad bod daddy, for that instance. She was saying yes to me. Perfect.
No one needs a dad bod daddy.
With a sense of humor and great rap skills.
That is a terrible. Matter of fact, that should be your rap. You should go back into business. And your rap name should be Dad bod Daddy.
That is a humongous. That's a great price for AMC.
You'll be big in West Hollywood.
Oh yeah, it's underneath the Dad bod Daddiness. Don't worry, it's cool.
Oh, see what she says? She does Dad bod Daddies. Look at that.
Brent, I would cry with my soul. It's so empty anyway. It's been frozen for so long.
What is Dogecoin? That's one I haven't heard of. Is that like Bitcoin? Is that another one of those internet currencies?
I'm not sure about that one. I skipped it earlier because I thought you knew. I had to pass. I don't know.
I don't know that I've even never heard. I think I may have heard of it, but like I didn't know what it is. Like I may have seen the word somewhere, but thought it was a typo. So I actually don't particularly know.
Got it.
Cryptocurrency that was started as a joke.
Brent,
Huh?
Dick, are you back to health? Oh, she's voice texting. She's fancy. She's living in the future.
Yeah.
So you got the clean bill of health though?
I did. The whole reason why we're going live this week is because I didn't know if I had the 19 early in the week.
You got 20.
But it turns out it was probably just a cold or something like that. I got tested down the street. They called me, and I thought it was going to be like 3 days. They said, we'll give you a call on Wednesday. And I was like, okay. And I thought it was going to be 3 days. And she says Dogecoin is cheap. Get some. Wait, are we talking about Dogecoin or are we talking about Dad Bod's Daddies? I heard they're cheap too.
Nah, this is expensive over here. Like premium dollars over here. Fair. Very fair.
Mm-hmm.
She back in the real world. She getting nails, becoming a millionaire, Sue.
Oh yeah, it sounds like so. Basically, as soon as everything opened back up, you decided to be all fancy pantsy with it and go get your shit in.
Last I checked, she was inside for like 6-7 months straight. She hadn't gone anywhere.
That's not healthy.
It starts to be a little Brentish. You start to get a little more like Brent. You keep staying inside too long. He is a product of being inside too long. As a human, it's like you look at the definition of being inside too long, and you see the picture of Brent. That's it.
I don't know that that's true at any point in my life, in any aspect of my life, being inside too long.
No, it's your
your
temperament and how you are as a person comes from being inside too long. That's what happens with people that do that. They become you. See what I'm saying? Or yeah, since you're guesting on the show right now, you have any new projects coming? I know you always got a new project on deck. Go ahead and boast it so we can show you some love. What's your new work? Anything?
Shut in life, baby. To be fair, I don't think you like. I don't know that you necessarily like people.
That's why we always got.
You have your dog. You love your dog, and then everybody else,
Shouts to Regina.
Yeah. I don't think Orianne. I don't think when the bars open back up, Orianne's gonna be brushing back to fix anybody's rum and cokes anytime soon. I think.
Figured she had she's always got projects on deck, always working. That's one thing we always talk about pretty regularly, like our different projects. Some realistic meditation recordings and for the modern woman. I like it. Brent doesn't like women.
All right.
I'm all about uplifting women and whatnot. Brent, on the other hand, he's stuck in the 30s.
I uplift women. I'm all for women being on top.
See what I'm saying? Now you just got rid of our one guest right now.
What?
Either that or she's going to throw a sharp dart at your forehead. One of the two.
Yeah, I miss it, but I don't. I'm sure you don't. Yeah, that's one of those. It's funny. I actually ran into local karaoke legend Monet earlier today.
Shout.
See, anyway, these meditation recordings are going to be fun. I'm sure they are. With you, right. they can't not be.
I was like, how could they not be? One of the funniest people I've met in Long Beach, easily.
They can't not be. My stress level's down a lot. God, meditations during the pandemic, keep my stress levels down, and a lot of them are too weird and out there, like shaman shit.
Tupac in the tub. I like it.
Tupac in the tub.
That's what Brent tells me.
Wow.
Tub all the time in his mind. He's been thinking about something like that too. It's different though. It's different than what you're talking about.
Hot guy on a mountaintop.
Also, Brent's thoughts. It's funny how much y'all are in right now.
Someone tells me Tupac in the tub is just going to be her chanting quietly to hit him up. Like, it's just, first off, fuck that bitch in the click you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game. Like, I feel like that's...
I think she's too East Coast for that. She's way too East Coast for that.
Then it should be Biggie in the tub then.
Biggie in the tub. There you go. Look at that. We just made magic right here on Get Here.
Girl, you look skinny. Do you want some pizza? That should be my pickup line. That should be my opening line on dating sites. They swipe right on me. Girl, you look skinny. Do you want some pizza? That should be.
I ain't mad at you and changes.
I ain't mad at you. There you go. Yep.
Way it is. Things will never be the same. One of them songs you can't hear without singing it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
For me, that's Hit 'Em Up.
Well, Hit 'Em Up. Every time you hear it, you got to sing it.
I can't even Hit 'Em Up without singing it and wanting to fight somebody.
You know what's crazy? I was such a East Coast guy, though, because, you know, rapping-wise, always East Coast, always New York. So for me, it's like it never – Hit 'Em Up never does it for me. I'm like, nah. Chill.
That's the only thing I ever want to hear a man say for the rest of eternity. Girl, you look skinny. Do you want some pizza?
Sounds like, oh, yeah. She's like the greatest guest you could ever have on a podcast.
Probably. It's not going to be meditation about sitting in the bathtub. I'm going to be like,
I'm leaving.
That works too.
Orianne, I'm not fucking with you today.
That works too.
That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. I love it. Oh my God.
She's gonna be the only meditation leader shot outside of a fight in Vegas.
God damn it, Brent. Why you gotta be like this all the time? Jesus.
She's gonna be the only one.
Oh my God. Oh, you are like toxic for the culture, Brent. You yourself are toxic for the culture.
How dare you?
Christ. I just realized, by the way, I just realized last week a joke you've been making on this podcast forever now that I didn't even realize I should be offended by, which is get your hand out of my pocket. Never knew what the fuck you were talking about until this week. Swear to God, I had no.
What?
Yep. Never.
You call yourself black and you don't know what get your hand out my pocket is supposed to mean?
Never knew what the fuck you were talking about because I've been laughing.
You call yourself, give me your black card right now in front of the white girl. Give me your black card right now.
I'm like, this motherfucker is just toxic for the culture all the time. Brent cannot help himself. He is just the most top making jokes about dark shit all the time. He can't help himself.
Don't worry about sounding like an asshole, Orianne. I do all the time, and it's worked for me. I'm still here.
Hasn't worked. It's not working.
I mean, I'm still here.
So, Orianne, while you're here, your expertise on
hold on. How have you never heard the phrase? Have you never seen X?
I did. When I was really
How long ago?
I was really young. And then I watched it again last week, and that's when I was like, even the first time they did it in the movie, like the first time they tried the shit, I didn't even realize it. And then later in the movie, the final scene, I'm like, why is this so familiar? And I was like, fucking Brent. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Do you remember that? Do you remember there was a song Nelly did where he quoted it? He said, "Get your hand out my pocket."
Mm-hmm.
It was an ad lib in I think it was in number one, the song that came out to the training day. I am number one. Matter if you like it until you sit down. In there's an ad lib. He says a quick "Get your hand out my pocket" in one of his lines.
Nah, I would have to hear it. I know the song. I do know that song. And I actually was going to start rapping it as you did right then because it was like very memorable.
Yeah.
So.
The music video was trash, but yeah.
Anyway, this is beyond the point. Orianne is sitting here right in front of us, Brent. This is a perfect time to ask her advice of how to go about dating a woman in 2021 if you're Brent. She is a perfect person to ask that.
Is she though?
Yes.
Because hold on.
No.
This
Whatever comes next is gonna be fantastic. As long as she's still here, her dating advice to you in 2021 is going to be magnificent. I have complete faith in Orianne. I think she will nail this. So Orianne, please, if you could help my brethren Brenton out, it would be fantastic because he's having a lot of trouble securing.
Okay. All right. We'll play along with this. Orianne, what is the perfect opening line on a dating site? I swipe right, she swipes right. What's the first thing I should say to her?
She said, okay, 3 rules. Here we go. 3 rules for dating. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Let's go. Hey, you should be paying her for this, Brent. This is free. She about to give you some game. Trust and believe this shit's about to be fire. Whatever comes next.
I'm sure.
There you go. That's number 1. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Men in general. There you go.
So much for our podcast. Okay. Wait, no.
That makes sense. You look really skinny. Can I get you some pizza? Try it, Brent. Say it. One time.
You look really skinny. Can I get you some pizza?
That's better. That's better. You got to say it with more confidence, I'm sure, but
you look really skinny. Can I get you some pizza? You look really skinny. Can I get you some pizza?
You look really skinny.
You look really skinny. Can I get you some pizza? Yeah, we're all really tired of listening to men. We've done it for like 250 years, and like this is where we're at. Can just shut the fuck up, I'm sure is what it was supposed to say. So men should shut up, but I'm also supposed to say, the first line I'm supposed to say is, you look pretty skinny, can I get you some pizza? Is that all I'm supposed to say?
Yes. Did you see the next comment?
No, I didn't.
It worked.
Oh, perfect.
Magic.
Terrific. Or it could have started raining.
That's true. That's true. It is 100% chance of rain at 6 o'clock. You're right. She could be outside.
That quote unquote rain that we were supposed to be getting. I had a passenger yesterday, like all day yesterday. My passengers were like, "Oh, it's supposed to rain tomorrow." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "Okay, great, terrific."
Yeah,
Ooh.
So it's like,
Lord, that's a lot of tequila in there.
So okay, Orion, if I'm hearing this correctly, so basically, let me get this right. You want to be called skinny, okay? Then you want food, and then you want us to be quiet. So basically, you're just men from the last 250 years, like you said. The guys are always like, just make me a sandwich, quiet after the deed, except for sex has been replaced with skinny. So, for instance, we say, you look so skinny today. Would you like some pizza, Orion?
Oh, he just said it live straight to her. This could be the culmination of a years long dream. Oh, and he's quiet too. Thank you, Orion. It's a culmination of a dream for me too. Like if there's a fire, we can tell her. Okay. Culmination of a dream. Do you want me to leave the chat? Or do you want me to Bernie Mac this shit?
That's easily the longest I've ever gone quiet on the podcast. Woo!
Yeah.
That was tough.
Yeah.
That was tough. But
I think I'm gonna have to edit that out of the audio version of it.
I don't think so. I think it's perfect. I think it really, really solidifies what we're trying to do in 2021 to get Brent to learn. Okay, I was just trying to show you an example, Brent, because you were still talking the whole time. You didn't get it done. You didn't accomplish what she said.
Well, we still have a show to do here.
I mean, yes, but this is live. This is what happens live. Magic can occur.
See what this says. Like, you're both pretty funny, so I wouldn't have a problem with you talking, but I would say 90% of men out with who think they're funny or not funny. I get that. Here's what may account for some of that is nerves and meeting somebody new. Like, my sense of humor sometimes is best once you get to know me.
Nope.
But shut up. But that initial meeting, like the initial bit, like you gotta, you feel like you have to do the corny ass, routine standard shit, you know.
I mean,
Where'd you grow up?
You know. Yeah, like she said, everyone's a fucking joker. Like, it's true. Like, you listen to people nowadays when they talk, even women, though. I get a lot of women that are the same way. It's like, a lot of people think they're funny as shit nowadays. And it's like, you're actually not very funny. Like, you know how people can be internet funny? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're online and they may be able to get that stuff off. Like, I would say, like she was saying, with the three of us, we're actually pretty funny in person. Like, in a conversation, just in conversation, we're pretty funny in general. But, like, there's a lot of people that try to do stand-up, basically, when they meet you, and that shit is not funny. It's like, all right now. Calm down, all right? Yeah. I just get awkward at that point. I just kind of slide back, like, all right, I had enough.
And Daisy's here. Yo, Daisy. What up, Daisy? I went to high school with Daisy.
What's up, Daisy? How you doing? Welcome to the Get Here podcast.
Long time ago, but not really that long ago. Because I still feel like I am in high school. Because I sent you one. That's why. You're joining my podcast because I sent you one, Daisy. We're trying to get a bit of an audience up in here.
Oh, yeah, some white girls are funny. Not all of them, but some of them are funny. But other ones are definitely not. Yeah, Daisy, we're talking about unfunny dates. Thank you, Orianne. You're like the perfect contributor to the podcast. We got to bring you in. We got to have you do a live stream. Well, when Rona's over, of course, because, you know.
So basically, if this is first take, she's not, what's her name that keeps interrupting?
She's not Molly, no.
She's not Molly?
But she's like Molly when Molly's off of first take, because Molly does have good takes. She'll go all the time. And then we just be quiet because that's how you get laid. Brent, remember? Silence us. Speaking Orianne, we win. So Daisy, Orianne told us that the best way to try to date women in 2021 as men looking for women is to first tell them that they look skinny, and then to ask them would they like some pizza, and then
Oh yeah. So Daisy, you look really skinny. Do you want some pizza?
Brent, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you right now. And it is beautiful. Daisy is laughing. So you already got her laughing. That's off rip. That was instantaneous. It's working, Brent. Look, see how the podcast goes up when you're silent? Oh my God. Orianne,
So she doesn't want pizza. Do you want tacos?
She said sip that again. You were being summoned and you were being commanded. And I really like where this podcast has gone. Sometimes this podcast is off the rails from, you know, a lack of female interaction.
Pinkies up.
This is great. This is great. I love it. I love the balance. Orianne just Jeffrey Dahmer say that to me. I'd be like,
I feel like Jeffrey would ask the question a little bit different. He would say, "Do you want to be on a pizza?" I feel like it would be a little different.
Would you like to be pizza? It might go that way.
Yes. Yes, I have always made Daisy laugh.
I have a one-liner that goes here, but I'm gonna just keep it based off of everything that Orianne said. I'm gonna just keep the corny one-liner.
I know what that one-liner was, and I felt that I left myself open for it after the long pause because I was trying to figure out what else to say. But
I had one, but I'm just, you know, no post-production. Y'all are in drama class. That makes sense because Brent is one of the most dramatic people I've ever met in my life. He is definitely over the top. Like the theatrics this man goes to is just different. So it makes sense.
Listen, I did contribute to some of the drama behind the scenes in drama class, but not.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Most years I did.
There you go. See?
Or I was involved in it.
See, there's like ebbs and flows to this podcast. Sometimes I'm really crazy and can't be contained, and I just bounce around a lot. But most of the time, it's just Brent being dramatic and going over the top. This theatrical. You know what? I'll tell you something. Ah! Like that kind of shit. And I'm like, whoa, buddy. All right.
There was my freshman year where we did Man of La Mancha. I don't know if Daisy was in the class yet.
What did you do?
Where we did Man of La Mancha.
Don't say Man of La Mancha to me.
Behind the scenes end of the plays, yes. We did Man of La Mancha. I was the Knight of the Mirrors. My drama teacher got the costume from some cheap costume place, and they put all these little bottle caps and shit all over the place to be reflective of the thing. But they put them on with cheap glue, so like anything could make them come off. And at the end of the semester, she got mad at me because there were like little pieces that fell off. And she was like, "You better find all these." And I'm like, "Find all these." And I looked down and I found like a Coke bottle cap somebody had. And I flicked it at her. I was like, here's one. And I stormed off. I wasn't a complete diva, but you know, I have my diva moments.
You still have your diva moments, if that makes you feel any better. By the way, Daisy, Oriane, you guys look very skinny today, and I would like to know if you'd like pizza and or tacos.
See, now you're just biting. A Midsummer Night. Of course, I remember Midsummer Night's Dream. That was the one year we actually had a big audience in the crowd, and they loved what we did. The other 2 years that we ended up doing a production, because we didn't do one my senior year, we didn't have that big a crowd for either one of them, which was a shame.
Brent, do you realize?
And actually, that Midsummer Night's Dream performance was the one where I had the backstage drama with my high school sweetheart that one year, who she would become my high school sweetheart the next year, but that year she wasn't.
Let's go. Orian's chosen, Dad by Daddy. Woo, 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 woo.
I'm going with the guy who didn't call himself a diva. Hey, I didn't say I was a diva. I said I had my diva moments. Listen.
Oh man. Brent, you realize that after we talked and we did our little breakdown of who we were going to get on the podcast, the last 2 weeks, you have brought someone to the podcast. Back to back.
I did, yeah.
Isn't that ironic? Because you were like, I'm the one that won't be able to find any friends that'll want to come up here and actually talk. So it's funny, 2 weeks in a row now, you've had somebody pop up. So now we both have had two guests. All right, my bad, Oriane. I'm sorry. I won't call myself that anymore for now.
Please don't. Not for now. Forever. Please don't. So now it's on you. You got to bring. So okay. So maybe Oriane will be the one. Then maybe we can do something with Oriane. I don't know if we can figure something out with maybe Skype, where she's not comfortable with being around humans at this particular point in time. I understand that.
I would 1,000% love to have Oriane on the show because I feel like the way we talk, she is the perfect balance to you specifically, like on the other side of it. Because you're as crazy as they come from the guy's perspective. Like you go as far and like, this is a fact. This is the way it is. And Oriane is like the exact opposite, but on the woman's side of it. And I feel like I'm somewhere right in the middle. I'm like a middle feminist. So I'm like right there. But you're like over there off screen and Oriane's like over there off screen. So I feel like we could have a nice little cohesive podcast that way.
Are you voguing on camera?
Was, right?
Don't ever talk about me saying I have diva moments again when you're voguing on camera.
Oriane said she's into it. She feels like she was tricked, but she's much more into the internet contact right now.
You guys need to check on there, probably me specifically. Let's do that. It'll be fun. I feel like that too. I feel like we had fun when the girl stopped by, however many months ago that was.
Whoa. Women, Brent. When the women stop by. Look at you, man. It's 2021. Get your shit together.
Well, actually, it's 2021. When the individuals stopped by.
Fine. I mean,
when Faith and Erica came by.
There you go, man. What's up with you? Like, you tripping and shit. See what I'm saying? This is you over here, and then I'm right in the middle. And then, like I said, you got Oriane there, eating her pizza.
What'd you get into this week, Trey?
What did I get into this week in general?
Yeah, what have you been up to? How have you been ruining the world?
And, how I've been ruining the world. First off, my boy Jay. Shouts to Jay, man. I talked to him a lot this week. He hit me up earlier this week. Like he called me out of the blue and was like, "Yo, so I'm working on this song, man. We got 2 verses done. We'd love to get you on the end of it." And I was like, "Send it." They played me like a little hook, a little sample of it, and I was like, "Just send this to my email." Shot on the email, wrote for about 10 minutes, and then emailed them back the record by the end of the day. So at like 12 midnight, like 3 a.m. for him. But I sent it, and he woke up. He said it was like he loved it. And then him and his boy yesterday we were talking. Shout out to Isaiah too. We just decided we can work on a couple of records. So they're kind of bringing me out of my break of music I've had, and they're forcing my hand to write some stuff again. So, what up, Buttermilk? What's happening? What's happening? So it was pretty cool. It was cool. I got to break out the mic for a second and actually use it for a musical thing instead of a podcast thing. It was a good time.
Good.
Yeah. I think it was a good time. A good time.
Of all the new rappers, you're one of my, I don't unlike you.
You know why? Because I'm not really a new rapper. That's why. I'm just not famous. That's the only thing. That's why. Because I'm really an old rapper who's just, around.
Check those stonks. and tell us what the new one is going to be so I can fucking drop my $20 in somewhere. So I can drop my $20 in, I don't know, what's something that's failing right now. Fucking
Blockbuster.
They went after that. So there's one Blockbuster that exists in like the Midwest somewhere. There's one that exists, and it's owned by like some holding company. Mm-hmm. And that subreddit started investing in that holding company just so they can bring that one Blockbuster stock up.
I love it. I think Blockbuster. I told somebody a while ago I wanted to buy the last Blockbuster. So
what up, Buttermilk?
The CEO of Blockbuster. I could put that on my resume, even though it was when it was only one left. I want to buy the last one so I can say, yes, I was the CEO for Blockbuster.
Can you imagine how much money you'd be making on late fees right now since nobody can go nowhere?
I need my tapes, Brent. I don't even want the DVDs. I straight up want tapes. All right, so Cesare, you're here, right? So let me ask you a question. Cesare is Buttermilk, by the way. So.
What up, Cuervo, by the way? I saw you coming.
Hey, Cuervo, what's happening, brother? So, Cesare, you're here. We are trying to figure out for Brent. Brent's having trouble, okay? He's struggling very, very roughly with women. So, we've been told today that the best way to approach a woman in 2021 is to, first off, say, "My, you look very skinny today. Would you like some pizza and or tacos?" And then to be quiet. How do you feel about this? Does that tickle your fancy? Brent would like to know. Not me though. I'm just looking.
The thing about that is that that's not counterintuitive to like advice I've gotten on, and that works when you're like first meeting somebody on a date in the beginning, or at least when you're a guy dating a woman in the beginning, you like throw out a topic and you talk as little as possible. You let them do all the talking.
First off, Oriane, you're not a loser because you asked a question and they couldn't get it. No, that's not her fault. She said that. Wait, so Brent, we're at 66% now. That's a failing grade in school. That's 2 out of 3. Hold on. We're gonna need another opinion. Just hi, you're beautiful or pretty. Are you single? Okay. All right. So there's a different approach apparently, but I'm not sure.
I felt like a loser, so I would go to Blockbuster to talk.
Oriane, you know what that was? That was me not listening properly again. I apologize because I wasn't listening, and that's the whole point. See, that's where you're supposed to be quiet right now. You're not supposed to be talking. So I'm gonna just.
What up, Gina? So Daisy is coming in with the Luther Vandross "Can I Take You Out Tonight" approach. Can I take you out tonight to the movies, to the park?
Hey,
I'll have you home before it's dark. So let me know. Can I take you out? I'll sing the whole thing. I know that song. I'll sing the whole damn thing.
Here's the beauty of it. Because it's not YouTube, right? This is not a YouTube episode. So, what's up? This is not a YouTube episode. So, you can actually get it off a little bit. And they're not even going to get mad. Because you got to think, verses is a whole thing. You know what I mean? So, you can actually get that off a little bit here right now. If you want to hit those harmonies. We got going.
On the approach, you can't come to her like a hoe. Da, da, da. So Oriane was saying right now, Orianne wants to be skinny. Orianne wants to be seen as skinny right now.
So it's perfect. You just, you know what to say to Orianne. So it's beautiful. It's a perfect response. Super simple, super straightforward, straight to the point. Easy. Which one do you like the best so far, Brent? Which approach do you like the best? See, Cesare said, be yourself and be confident, and it's all in the approach. You can't come at her like, oh, and the duck pick off the rip. Yes, no duck picks, because no one likes, those webbed feet. It's weird. You know what I'm saying?
I think she's talking about those picks.
Oh, duck face.
The duck lip picks.
Duck
face.
Duck.
How many dudes have duck faces on their profile pics though?
Only people like you.
Like how many dudes have the
light-skinned brothers?
How outside of Grindr? Like how?
You hear it, Brent? They can't even take us down. Hold on, let me crank it for you one time. Hold on. The beauty. Oh man. All right, let's see. Where we at? How about, girl, you look sick. Can I take you out for some pizza tonight? What do you think? I don't know if calling a girl sick off rip is gonna work though. I don't know if I like that one.
Thick. She meant thick.
Oh, she meant thick. Okay. Got it.
I don't know that calling girls thick is gonna do it either.
You said sick again. You meant thick.
I don't know if that's gonna do it either. Girls can't hear the second C in thick that you're called, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like online where you can read it.
They reported your comments. Listen, I saw sick and I was like, I don't know if that'll work. I don't think. Maybe she's saying something and maybe I should just listen because she's a female. She told me to be quiet and listen, so I tried to listen and be quiet.
So let's cross-pollinate some of these right now. So Daisy, Dad Bod Dad down there comes up to you and he says, hey, beautiful, you look real thick. Can I take you out for a pizza? Or however he says that line.
I would never say.
Does that work? Does that work with Dad Bod Daddy down there?
Hold on, Brent.
Also,
let me say.
Also, how much do you hate the phrase Dad Bod Daddy?
Hold on, Brent. Let me get the right. Hold on, I can do this. Daisy, hold on, give me a second.
So you coming in all pixelated and shit now?
Hold on.
There you go.
It's okay. I'm gonna balance out. Give me a second. I just had to get in the proper lighting. I'd say. I'm assuming I'm taller than Daisy. I don't know, but hold on.
Yeah, you're taller than Daisy.
Hello, beautiful. Very nice to meet you. Would you like to get some pizza? And perhaps some tacos? Brent, I don't have anything right now. It's not coming off. I need my microphone. I can't hear myself. I sound weird to myself right now. It doesn't sound right. Hold on. Take two. Hold on. Hello, Daisy. Now I feel like it's the old...
You don't know her name. You don't know her name.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It would be creepy if I did, because then I was like, hello, Daisy.
you don't know her name.
It comes off completely different that way, right? Oh, you're fine.
Right.
Oh, yeah, Brent's talking to you. What do you mean? He had to think about it? He looked like he had to think about it.
No, I didn't have to think about it. I knew you were taller than her. Tacos. She said tacos.
All right, tacos. There you go. See? I got it off rip with the swag. You see what I'm saying? Even when I fuck up, it's funny.
Glad you think so.
No, they think so. I'm looking at the audience. These are direct feedback. She said I'm going to run. If I pop up like that, hey, Daisy. Hey. I didn't see you over there. You weren't in your usual spot.
Plus, you're walking and the camera hasn't walked, so it's got that Requiem for a Dream frame behind, since you're moving.
Yeah.
Too.
That's funny. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. I'll sit back down. Stop messing with the optics. Now Luther Vandross stuck in my head. To the movie, to the park.
All right, so right, exactly. So come on, you're at the Lakewood Mall. You're at Lakewood. You see Daisy walking down the street.
Gina, that would never work. That would never work. They'd be like,
"Oh, you are thick, and I like you, and I like you."
I love it.
And I like Lee, and I like that's even better, and I like Lee.
But I think she meant like you. So Brent, go ahead, deliver that line proper. Go ahead, give it to him. Give it to him one time, Brent.
There's no proper way to do that.
Brent, proper. You gotta test it out. How do we even get here, Brent? You gotta test it out. Here we go. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, you are thick, and I like it.
Hey, here we go.
That's a clip to take out of context.
Hold on. I got it.
That's going to be our next ad on YouTube.
Here we go. Ooh. Yo, wait, I'm assuming she wanted me to do a hand too. Ooh. You are thick, and I like you.
These are lines
This is what
that are said. These are lines that were said on like sitcoms in the 90s. This is shit Jerome Rome would say.
You know what's beautiful about this? This shows women how difficult it actually is from the guy's perspective, to be honest, because they're trying to come up with lines themselves right now. And this is not good, by the way. None of these would have worked. Not one line yet would have worked.
Yo, you know the only people who feel our pain is lesbians.
Some of them.
Because they got to make the approach too.
Gina, you're not old, okay? It's a mature soul, okay? That's what it is. It's all love out here in these streets. Just right, you know you like that line. Stop playing. Somebody walked up and said,
"All right, wait, Trey, you're not off the hook. You still got to come up with that Daisy's thick line without saying her name and coming up creepy."
Okay, let me see. Sick line, okay.
Thick.
I know. I keep hearing sick though. I can't help it now. I want to come up with a sick line now. Give me some time. I'm gonna just keep the podcast rolling. I'm gonna think about it. I'll get it there.
Some time? What time? You two are in Target together. You're walking down one aisle. She's walking down the other. You better fucking come up with something quick before she gets that checkout line, buddy.
This is what I'm doing. I'm going old school then. If that's the case, I got it. All right. So the aisle's up. We're in the 90s or the 80s, by the way. So it's one of them aisles with like the two-sided things. So I just bust through the aisle and say, "Hey."
Wow. Just wow.
Lesbians have.
What are you, the Kool-Aid man?
Exactly. Bust through the wall. Like, hello. She said she'll be out by 7. So we got 6 minutes with Daisy. She's going to Zumba class.
Word.
Thank you, Gina. I appreciate you. Yeah, you could tell it. I turned it down a little bit. See,
Daisy, you can put your phone in your pocket and just have us on during the Zumba class. You know, laughing burns calories too.
Listen, Oriane knows for sure that I know she's been hit on a million times at that bar that we all love so much, especially you two. I know she's been hit on a million times by lesbians, so she knows they got game. She's saying it with all flair. She knows it.
See, I don't know how much of that is game and how much of that is just women's defenses aren't up the same around other women as they are around men. Like they have a little bit of an advantage on us.
Oh, no question. It's a comfortable.
Because like a woman sees another woman coming, she's not thinking the same thing as she does when she sees a man coming, whether she finds him attractive or not. By the way, Oriane, so what was your response to the frozen pizza line? What happened with the dude in the grocery store and the frozen pizza? Where are you registered to get married?
Little did he know my entire universe revolves around frozen pizza.
Right. And they had girlfriends all. Yeah, of course they did.
See, Daisy, that's how it goes, though. That was the problem when Faith and Erica were on the show. They said the same thing. It's like we don't really know how to hit on girls. Like we're kind of in between. We don't know. It's just like I don't know what to do. So my question is, if none of the women are ever the ones to approach, how does a lesbian couple even happen? Honestly, because every woman I've talked to that's like bi or like in between, she's like, I don't know what to say. It just kind of happens sometimes. That's what he said. They big bull.
Oh, that poor guy didn't know what he signed up for. I talked to him for 45 minutes, but he wasn't hot, so I didn't go out with him. But if he would have been hot, I would have gone out with him for sure. Pizza is the way to go.
Brent, Now,
And so the other part of your advice is be hot. Okay, well that
hot and ripped.
so
Remember, hot and ripped, not just hot, but ripped as well. She said that.
so talk about pizza. Shut up and be hot.
That's right. That's right.
What happens if you only do 2 out of the 3?
Alcohol is true. Alcohol is it's a balancing act. It's a teeter-totter because it can go too far real fast.
Yeah, that's the whole point. But bars just now opened up.
You mute my phone. I have a feeling I'm about to get a string. There we go. Let me see.
I only date hot guys. I'm not dealing with any of this shit anymore.
Yo, Ariane, I got a text to send you. You'll get it. It's such a vibe of what you just said. I'm gonna shoot it to you after we get off live. It makes perfect sense. It's like a post you will love. I promise you, based off what you just said.
You don't have to be hot and ripped to get a date. You have to be hot and ripped to get a date with me, but I'm a mean bitch. Well,
fair enough. Fair enough, Orion. At least you know who you are. You know what you want. You know what you accept. I appreciate that personally. I think it's...
And Daisy, we have that in common. I like girly girls too.
As do I. We're on the same page. But Brent doesn't like short hair. I don't mind short hair.
No, I don't like short hair.
Brent hates
I want longer. See, for me, longer hair I associate more with the girly part of girly girls.
You can be girly with short hair though.
Yeah. I just prefer shorter length or longer.
What about the
now you can get away with maybe like a buzzed on the side. You know what I mean? If you have longer hair elsewhere, you know what I mean? Like longer, like on the side, you know what I mean? Like who am I thinking of? Not Rhea Ripley, but like maybe Rhea Ripley, but like longer. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't even like shoulder length, right? That's too short for you.
Shoulder length and longer. Shoulder length and longer.
So anything above shoulder length is like, oh man, I can't. That's what you do.
No, I like shoulder length or longer. No, anything closer.
But anything above shoulder length is like, oh man, I can't deal with this.
It depends. It depends. Like it depends on like if it's like big, like if it's the natural look, you know, like black girls and they like have the natural hair. I like that. Like it's not shoulder length, but like it goes, it's longer. I don't like pixie cuts. I'm not a fan of.
Did you just try to explain black girl hair to me?
Yeah, I did. Well, you know my brother with your dating history.
My dating history is checkered. It's very...
With your dating history, my brother, I think you might have forgotten exactly what the Nubian Queen's follicles look and feel like, my brother.
Not I. Nah, my dating history is all over the place. It's well-versed. Let me see.
Don't get me started, my brother. I just got finished watching One Night in Miami. I'm all over that Malcolm X shit right now. Get your hands out of my pockets.
Hey, oh my God. I'm walking off for a minute. You have it. We got to get you up out of here.
We just lost Trey. Thank God.
I'm going to figure out how to cancel you. We're going to make that happen.
We just lost Trey. The star of the show is here. Live in living color, if you will.
If you just lost Trey, you lost all the women in this chat too, by the way. They out. That's right.
Beg your pardon.
You don't need to. See that heart? Let's see. Where we at?
Out your mind.
See?
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Right. Some girls can pull off short hair for sure. For sure. Let's see. I'm way back in the comments. Just from walking away for a second.
Bye, Daisy.
I'm back.
Make sure you listen to the podcast every Thursday, Daisy.
Thank you, Daisy. Appreciate you. Nice to meet you. Appreciate it. But yeah, man. I mean, he did send out the messages. Yes, he sent them all out.
I just tagged people in the thing.
TJ, what up?
Now this motherfucker I didn't tag. I don't know how this happened.
Because you can see me live. My guy. What's up, brother?
Lord.
He just got off work too? Oh man, it's about to go down. It's game time. So TJ, we're discussing how to approach women in 2021. And I think you're a great person to balance this out because you're as far this way as Brent is. So this should be really good with Orianne in here. This should be fun. If he's even here, he may pop in and disappear instantaneously. It's tough to know because he just got off work like 20 seconds ago. Yeah, he's gone again already. No, he's back. Thank God. So, TJ, you should feel cool right now. You're killing it. Killing Cesare. What up? But TJ, so 2021, how to approach women in a pandemic. And we've been told, Brent, you want to go over the lines of how we've been told today?
Go for it.
Okay, I'll do the first one. First one is, oh my, miss, you look skinny today. Would you like some pizza? And then silent, quiet, don't say a word. Let them talk because men have been talking for 250 years or something like that. I think it's longer than that, I'm pretty sure. But that was the number we got. The following one was what, Brent?
I forget what the following one was.
This is a class. You got to be on top of it, okay? This is a master class.
I'm refilling my drink.
So basically, TJ, what I'm saying is we've been told that we need to be silenced and not speak as much because we talk too much and we don't actually hear the woman. So what do you feel about that, TJ? Do you feel like that's the best way to approach a woman in 2021? Or do you feel like there's a whole different approach? I'd love to hear your thoughts here, sir. Like I said with Orianne earlier, whatever the response is to this will be a good time. If he heard all of that, it will be a good time.
I'm sure. Let's see who else we can get in here while we're waiting on TJ's.
Right. That's what I was saying, Orianne. As I said it didn't feel long enough to really represent the way y'all have been tortured. You know what I'm saying? Because it's true. It's true. Having to listen to somebody like Brent bloviate like that, I pulled out a Stephen A word for you.
I was gonna say bloviate. Where'd you? Don't say bloviate to me.
That's exactly what I would have said to you because I hate that word. Every time he says it, I'm like, damn it, Stephen A. Smith. Nobody wants to hear you bloviate.
Don't say bloviate to me.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes more sense. You just don't care what we have to say. Orianne is just saying for the listeners on the podcast, just give her the pizza and then just don't talk because we're just going to be talking to ourselves, basically. Who are you tagging now?
Some more people I know.
Well, every time you start touching your phone, you look like an old dude. You up here like this.
Because I'm not looking at the screen. That's why.
You like this every time. Just like you be messaging people on them dating sites, ain't it? You be as close to your phone and shit. Like, so what? Oh, okay, I got one. So, how do you feel about ladies in the chat? How do you feel about an opening line on a dating site? Like, so what are you currently binge watching on Netflix? How do you deliver that line, Brent? I can't do it justice because it's your line and I would never say it. So how do you do it justice? Can you say that for us?
Well, first, first I get in my Denzel voice. I you know what I'm saying? I get in my Denzel mode. I get in my Denzel mode. You know what I'm saying? And I asked him. I just straight up, I asked him. I say, if I could press play on your Netflix right now, what would start playing?
How do y'all feel about that line? If he could press play on your Netflix right now, what would start playing? Is that a line that would intrigue you to continue to speak to this man as the first statement on a dating site? Would that get you?
Fuck it. Let me see if I could actually tag this and see what happens.
Who you tagging? I'm so curious now. Get back in my waiting post. The Rock. The Rock's gonna pop up in the post. If The Rock pops up right now, that'd be great.
Maybe. You don't know. He might still be on his Santa Claus shit right now. You never know.
Wait, Orianne's responding to you.
Right. There you go.
I'm not overthinking anything. Orianne, this is 100% for Brent. Trey is doing just fine.
We're just ripping on a topic right now. I'm gonna go with the pizza line. I'm gonna message the next 500 chicks I swipe right on. It's gonna be the pizza line, pizza or tacos line.
Yeah, Orianne, it's horrible. TJ missed a lot of it, but he hated that line. He hated the line so much. TJ, what would you use? How would you on a dating site? You used to be a.
Wait, is he talking about the line or my Denzel impression?
There's got to be the line.
I thought both of them are spot on. Stop.
Orion, you're a girl though. That's not fair. You're a freaking female on a dating site. Of course they're gonna respond to you, and you're attractive. So whatever you say, they're gonna be like, "Hey, how's it going?" That's the first thing you.
We have comments coming in pretty fast. I gotta slow down and catch back up.
I had to go back. He said that shit was horrible. That's the first thing you say, Brent.
I would never entertain someone coming at me like that seriously.
He said both sucked.
Like from the show Big Mouth, but like pick a cooler show because that's a show about teenagers going through puberty. But you know what I mean, just a reference show. Listen, TJ. First off, you're completely wrong. My Denzel was spot on. Huh? I'm a professional. I keep hearing this. I'm a professional. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on. That's spot on. That's give me his Oscar. That's spot on. Listen,
he didn't even get one for that though. That's not. Which is messed.
Not for that.
Should have been. Oh, gee, this is bad, Brent. They are killing your game right now.
I don't know why. I got some of the best games in the business. I even gave a young passenger of mine yesterday some dating advice.
Why would you do that? Why are you trying to infect?
He asked me.
Your lack of game. You should.
He asked me.
You should have told him to call me. Like, easily just give him my number in that situation. It's clearly not going to work for them taking advice from you. It's not even working for you. Did you tell him that part at least?
He asked me for some advice, and I gave the young man some advice, and it was pretty good advice, if I say so myself.
Jesus Christ.
He was caught in a dilemma. You know, there was this girl he's been talking to that he likes, right? But there are these other girls that he was fucking around with. But he, wasn't, and he was trying to figure out if he wanted to stay single and fuck around with these little chicken heads, or if he wanted to go with this one girl he really liked. And I broke it down for him. I was like, okay, so this first girl that you actually like her, you like spending time with her, you vibe with her? Yeah. These other girls, do you like spending time with them? Do you vibe with them? Nah, they're just entertainment. I'm like, nigga, it sounds like you need a hobby. So spend your time vibing with the chick you actually vibe with, and then the other chicks that you don't like or don't want to spend time with, don't. Life's too short. Go fucking learn macrame or some shit.
That's fair enough, but also odd coming from you since you don't want to be with one person. So TJ says it depends on what's in their profile. Try to let them know I actually read the shit. That's number one. So he's saying like something based off their profile. Then he said, see, the problem is women get flooded with so many DMs, chat jumped, so many DMs online on dating sites. And I agree with that. Hence the reason I don't do dating sites. I'm much more of an in-person person because that shit is difficult. Like, I'm not cool with it. And Oriane said in real life, if someone was to ask her out to dinner that isn't a toad, I'd usually say yes, politely. So she's saying toad politely.
So again, part of her. So again, what if I missed at least one of those marks of not looking like a toad? Like, how do I get over the whole looking like a fat D'Lo Brown aspect? Like, how do I get over shows that you're paying attention? Okay,
let's see.
Finding something in her profile and saying that, but though, see that, yes, but also, as a guy, I'm swiping right on a whole bunch of profiles. Like, I'm not necessarily sitting there and reading everyone's super long profile that they have on all these sites, especially on sites like Tinder and stuff where like you really only swiping right. Like, it's not even really designed for you to read the whole profile.
Dick pics.
That's a matter of opinion, so it depends on who you're asking. If somebody thinks that you're a toad, you're probably talking to the wrong bitch. Probably.
Confidence. TJ's an idiot with this one. See, I hate this line from him though. Here we go. Hard to get their attention. I just feel like I'll rather let them hit me up and make a profile stick out. See, that right there, Brent, is somebody who's overly muscled, the type of guy Orian's talking about, because I can't get that shit off. That right? Actually, you know what? I can't completely say that, but not on dating sites because I don't use dating sites. But on I do get requested a lot on Facebook and Instagram and on these other apps. I do get a lot of friend requests. So women.
So TJ's an old CT Fletcher ass looking motherfucker, big ass Terry Crews ass motherfucker.
He actually looks
fucking flexy sexy ass rock looking ass motherfucker.
No, Terry Crews. You can stop there. You nailed it. He actually looks like Terry Crews, just with hair. That's the only difference. But pretty much, he's like a haired Terry Crews, honestly.
Harry Crews?
Harry Crews. Harry Crews. There you go. Read the fucking profiles, Brent. Damn. That's how he would have said it if he was here. Cesare said confidence, by the way. Confidence is important.
Listen, Harry Crews.
Is he?
Take shit from you.
It's between him and 50 Cent. It's between them two. Like he's a mix somewhere in there. If they had a kid, TJ is it.
But can TJ actually open his mouth?
Yes. He has not had a tragic shot to the face. So yeah, he's good. I don't even know if he's.
He ain't rolling up to chicks like, hey girl, you look skinny. You want some pieces of tacos? Or dot try.
That should probably work. Or dot try. You fucking idiot. But you see, Cesare said confidence. Confidence is key. I've been telling this man this for, what is this, episode 54 at this point? This will be episode 54. I've been saying this to him for 18,000 years, Cesare. He will not listen.
I have a ton of confidence with the drink in my hand at a bar, at a party somewhere.
I agree with TJ too, Cesare. I think he should read the profiles because how you just send in blank canvas messages, default messages don't work. See, I never knew that part. He left that out conveniently.
And not conveniently. Listen, bottom line is, I'm going through a lot of profiles. I'm not sitting there reading everybody's college essay.
Well, how are you supposed to ever get a female, Brent?
Win the lottery?
That's fair. I've seen a lot of guys fall in love right after they win the lottery. You get really lucky. So.
Yeah, it's funny how that works, isn't it?
Your luck just turns around the second you hit the lottery. I've heard about that. So
it's amazing. It's amazing. All of a sudden they fall out of the sky.
Yeah, I mean, instantaneous. Did you have any actual topics for this podcast today?
Well, we went over one. I talked about
I'm hearing
the advice I gave. The advice I gave, homeboy.
Brent.
Fine. I will read at least 2 college essay profiles as I'm going through the shit, and I will put something very particular from their profile in the message. Okay? Which, by the way, is something I have done in years past and has also come up with nothing. But we'll see if it comes up with something this time.
You gotta fish, Brent. You gotta fish.
But see, this also comes back to the thing we talked about a couple podcasts earlier, is that people are different. So all these different bits of advice will work on somebody, but won't work on other people, and won't, you know what I mean, and vice versa. So it's kind of a numbers game. So yeah, the reading of everything in a profile and putting something very specific in that profile will work for maybe 1 out of, say, 100 women. But if I do that for 100 women, let's say even 20, let's say I'll get a response back from 10 out of 100 women. The other 90 won't even bother. I'll get lost in the shuffle, or they'll see the profile and be like, no, he looks like a toad. Or, he looks like Fat D'Lo Brown. He beat my uncle X-Pac for the European Championship 20 years ago. So I'm not going to go. You know what I mean? There is no magic bullet, I don't think. I think it's a numbers game. You use you use a little bit of everything. So these are tools I can use. I'm going to use a little bit of everything, but I feel like you use a little bit of everything.
I happen to be a profile person. I just look at the people that I'm intrigued by. I'm not swiping right on everybody. First off, if I am on a dating site, I'm never I'm just swiping right. Oh, swipe right.
You're never on a dating site. You said you're never on dating sites.
I don't like them. But when I do talk to women online ever at any point, I am very specific to what they're doing or on their profile, because it's I'm intrigued by you, so let me put something out there and see how it goes. You know what I mean? I'm not, the blanket statements never really work. I don't feel like that ever works. If you're just throwing blanket statements out there, I feel like women will always be
Except for maybe Harry Crews. Harry Crews can probably get away with it.
He doesn't talk much. He talks a lot, but he don't talk like when it comes to that.
Which goes back to the Orion advice of not talking.
It's true. That does work for him. It works for him. And he does give out pizza a lot. So I've seen him have a lot of pizza. I love Orion.
I should. That's
Cap, what up, bro?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hold on.
That's what I'm gonna do. Have confidence and approach them respectively. I'm telling you, this is gonna be results. There's Cap, and I invested in GameStop in 2018. What are you doing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. That was for Cap. He gets it. Joke for him.
Joke for him, but you're scaring off the rest of our audience. What are you doing?
They're not scared, Brent. They're intense now. Okay, they're on high alert. That's all. See, look at that. Hey, that's hot. See that? See what I'm saying?
You got any fuck yous?
Yeah. This one goes to Brent. Fuck you, Brent, for making me.
Whoa!
No. This is my fuck you time. Shut up, Brent. Fuck you, Brent, for making me have to sit here and do this goddamn podcast live on Instagram instead of doing it in person because you can't wear a mask properly and stay away from germaphobes. Okay? People with germs that are coughing and sneezing all over your stupid little car. Fuck you, Brent. Okay? I don't like anything about your face. I hate your stupid glasses, your little chin thing that won't connect like a regular man with a beard. I'm sick of it. I hate all of it. I hate your stupid little sweatshirt. I hate all the DVDs in the background. If I was there, I'd break them and throw them down the stairs. I hate your hat and the fact that it's up on the top of your head like this instead of down like a regular fucking hat. I don't like that shit at all. I hate that you got gold here and you got yellow there because they don't match. And I hate that your skin tone's the same color as them too. Fuck you, Brent. That's what I got this week, all right? That's all I got. So anyway.
Wow. I would go back at you if any of that made any sense. We're doing this live this week, because I thought I would have had the 19. Turns out I didn't. It just cold or flu or whatever the fuck. But
oh, TJ, wait, Brent, sorry, TJ missed my fuck you. It was to Brent. I was talking about his skin matching his yellow on his shirt and the gold on his hat and his stupid little glasses that I like to make in the contacts with one punch, bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? And then the 18 chains he got on his wrist looking like some kind of leather-wearing slave man. And then his oversized black hoodie. That's how I was feeling about Brent this week. So that was what you missed while you were on the phone. So, all right, Brent, go ahead. You can go. What were you saying? My bad. You can go ahead.
TJ asked about what was said about reading the profiles.
Oh, he just said that he doesn't give a fuck, basically. Brent basically said, yeah, I swipe right on everybody, and I really don't care. As long as she has a vagina, that's all that really matters to me. So it doesn't matter if she looks like this or like that. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying whatever. That's why I have a default. That's pretty much what he said. But
I don't know that that's what I said.
Basically. But then he did say at the end, I'll read at least 2 of these long-ass essays a day or something. Or I guess when you swipe from now on, is that what you said, Brent, pretty much? Does that pretty much sum it up?
No, but we're going to go with that. My fuck you of the week actually kind of ties. Oriane kind of reminded me of this when she was talking about white guys not being funny on dates. It's at least to her. It's so there was something I was thinking about recently, and it's how white people love mediocre shit, and how that mediocre shit always seems to rise to prominence in our culture, and it's shoved down our throat as if it's the greatest fucking thing of all time, when it's really just lukewarm fucking milk.
You have examples?
I'm talking about shit like celebrities, like Kristen Wiig. Like, why is Kristen Wiig a huge fucking celebrity? She's milquetoast. Her big thing is that she makes her chin disappear. Excuse me, why are white people so fucking in love with her? Like, fucking the stock shit is real. I am tripping.
Oh yeah.
Good.
DM me after this because I want to talk to you about this.
And Oriane, DM me after this because I'll be your driver. I will drive you. Listen. I won't call you Miss Daisy, but we'll figure something out.
Get your head out of your ass, pig.
Fucking boy band. Yes, like boy bands. Like they're white people are in love with mediocre ass fucking shit. And when you bring up the fact that it's mediocre ass shit, they bring up, oh, but it sold this and this, this and this, that, and this. No, it's mediocre ass shit. Why the fuck? And why are you shoving it down everybody's fucking throat? Like, why is it that the blandest fucking horse shit is the shit that gets over all over the guy? It's like, listen, and you add any little bit of flavor to it at all, like, it's like music. It's like music. It's like music. White people love, like, mediocre ass fucking musicians that either strip down all the soul from a song and make it the worst shit ever. All I want for you is not to talk.
Yes.
It's what I do as a Lyft driver anyway. I don't say shit anyway. That's perfect. Fantastic.
They were going to request for you to shut the fuck up now, can't they? Isn't that like a thing?
That fucking works. Anyway, white people being in love with mediocre shit is the most, it fucking drives me crazy. Because I see it all the fucking time. It's like fucking Jimmy Fallon. Really? Jimmy fucking Fallon is the funniest white person that you white people could find to host the goddamn Tonight Show? Really? Really? That lame fucking duck who laughs at all his lame ass fucking jokes? That's who? And who follows him up is James Corden? Some a British Jimmy Fallon who's also not fucking funny? Are you fucking shitting me? These are the comedians that you want in your house? Get the fuck out of here with your lame ass, milk toast ass horse shit. Get the fuck out of here. White people, listen to your friends of color when they bring you something funny or they bring you something good. When they bring you music, when they bring you food, listen to them. We know what the fuck we're talking about because we add flavor to fucking everything.
Jesus Christ. I just like to say I like Jimmy Fallon personally. Kimmel, on the other hand, not a fan of. But
you would.
Side note, I
didn't see any of the comments below. I have no idea what.
Go back and read all of that shit. You should definitely go back and read it because it was coming at you. TJ, so basically you don't give a damn what a woman says. Motherfucker, your ass need to sit on someone's couch. LOL. So here's the thing. I just want to, Ashley came in while we were sitting here talking, and I just want to edit my fuck you because I gave it to Brent, but now that Ashley's here. Ashley, fuck you, buddy. That's all. You ain't got to say else. I just wanted to put a little slash because it's still fuck Brent, but Ashley deserved that too, all the time.
Wow.
All the time.
That's cold.
No, it's not cold. It's not cold. That's how we say hello. Do you have any good vibes? See, look at her. She gets it. Do you have any good vibes this week, Brent? Because you sounded like. Hold on. I got a question. Why are you attacking white people on a live podcast? What's wrong with you? What do white people do to you?
I'm not attacking white people. I'm attacking the taste. I'm attacking white people's taste and shit. Is what I'm attacking. That's what I'm attacking. Like Chipotle's all the fucking rage, even though it's killing white people all over the country. Even though it's killed so many more white people all over the country than even the fucking Rona has. And it's like, oh, it's so great. It's so fucking fantastic. How about the little taco stand that's on the fucking corner? That's much better than fucking Chipotle, and it won't fucking kill you in 2 to 3 days. Are you fucking shitting me? Right now, you're sitting there with your fucking Chipotle bowls going fucking crazy. It's giving everybody in the Midwest dysentery, and you fucking white people can't get enough of that shit? Get the fuck out of here. Raising Cane's is another one. They popped up a Raising Cane's over there on Traffic Circle, the little chicken nugget place. There's another one over there in Lakewood. Lines all the way around the goddamn block for these so-so ass fucking chicken tenders. These fucking chicken tenders that are okay with barbecue sauce, but aren't sitting in line outside the fucking parking lot good. Get the fuck out of here with that horse shit.
First off, Raising Cane's is delicious. Let's just start there.
Fucking Carl Jr.'s chicken tenders are better than Raising Cane's.
That's debatable.
Fuck out of here.
That's debatable at best. Pastry cake, 80.
Fuck out of here.
Listen. I don't know what Brent's problem is, and I don't know why he's so aggressive towards white people. But on behalf of this podcast, I would like to say that I do not hate white people or their taste in whatever they like because, that's culture. Some people like things a little less hip, shall we say. You know what I mean?
Oh, my brother, there you go again with that I don't hate white people thing. And my other brother over there, he clearly hates white people.
Oriana.
Oh, my brother.
Oriana, I was wondering what the hell that word meant. I was literally sitting there like, I don't know what that word is. Also, she said she stopped dating white guys in 2016 when Donald Trump got in office because she didn't want to run into white supremacists. And I get that. But also, she's not in the South.
What up, Jose?
I'm scared to ask this question.
You should be.
TJ, fuck you. Okay, you.
Thank you, TJ.
Another slap.
Now we're back on the same page.
Brent, Ashley, and TJ.
Now we're back on the same page.
For y'all, all of y'all.
Now we're back on the same page. I like it. I love it.
All right. So you got any good vibes? You got any good shit to say to the people?
Fuck. You gotta give me a minute. What's your good vibes? Give me a second. I'll think of something real quick.
So my good vibes for the week is gonna go to all the beautiful people in this chat, watching us live and commenting, because y'all make the show go round. I appreciate y'all for coming in. I got a lot of friends out in 757. So, you could be doing anything right now. Also in Cali. Oriane, you've been magnificent in this show. Actually, fuck you. But everybody else that's watching, shouts to y'all. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate, the support with the show and everything, any endeavor I have. Y'all always showing love. So lots of love to you people in this chat. And to Gina, who was here earlier. I gotta show love to her too, because that was my boss, by the way, that popped in for like 2 seconds. That's what she was like. So you can.
Oh, is she the one? Was that? Oh wow.
That's what she said. I'm gonna leave so you can stop being so PC. And I was like, appreciate it. So I definitely appreciate you. But yeah, she don't even know she got a good vibes a couple weeks ago, so it all works out.
You know what, Jose?
Fuck you, TJ.
He likes Trey because I'm not Brent. You know what?
Oriane is bomb as fuck. I told you. That's true. No, Jose, that makes sense. I get it. I get what he's saying. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense to me. Because
never should have invited you into the chat.
I don't know if he was here when I was saying fuck you to Brent, but just in case you missed it, fuck you, Brent. Just so he could hear it, because he probably wanted to hear that. I didn't know.
I'm sure that's what he came in for. My good vibe for the week goes out to all the people who are intolerably cheery all the goddamn time for no reason whatsoever, who are just happy to be alive. They're just happy to be here.
Like Orange.
Over the last couple of days, I've gotten a couple of these people in my car because I'm a Lyft driver, and that are just happy to be there and just talk about nothing and talk about everything. And they're just cheery, super duper people. And as annoying as it might feel at the time when you're not even necessarily, in a bad mood, but just not in in a middle mood, like just in a neutral, just nothing mood, right? And you don't feel like getting up for those people. The fact that those people are that way and they continue to be that way, it makes me at least not want to kill their vibe, which in turn gives me at least some modicum of, of cheeriness too.
Cesare, no, this is his good vibes. So he's actually shouting you.
This is my good vibes, and actually those people are what helped drive me. Part of what helped drive me through the holiday season and helps get me through different points of the day where it's like, oh, I'm so fucking tired, and then this cheery person comes in, and I'm like, all right, fine. I'll be a little cheery for the next person that comes in or whatever. So to those people that keep paying forward their good cheer that comes out of absolutely nowhere, they just wake up with fucking little mice and birds flying through their window and like fucking Cinderella and they're in the middle of the goddamn Disney movie. To those people who bring Disney to real life, mazel tov, baby. Good vibes to you. You're doing the Lord's work.
Good vibes to you. So comments going crazy every time you talk, Brent. They're going nuts. You're getting a lot of reactions from my people. They
that tends to happen.
They're on your ass. Oriane thinks that you should you should have the silent button for your lips and all your stuff. You should definitely be quiet. Here's the thing, Brent. I think we should do, since we have people in this chat right now, I think we should do a speed round. I think that's important. I think we should do a speed round.
Of what?
Anything
for comments?
Yep. For anybody out here that has questions or comments for us and you want us to respond to it while we're here, please throw things out here in the chat and let us just soothe your mind on a Thursday evening with the How Did We Even Get Here podcast. By the way, make sure y'all are checking us out on Spotify, iTunes. What else, Brent? Say all the stuff that we got.
You do that at bars sometimes. Oriane, you're a bartender. How you gonna pretend to be deaf when I'm asking for a course?
No, she was a bartender.
Now she's yeah, true. It was your job to hear me.
She didn't want to hear you, Brent. I used to love walking in.
Get a window like a limo.
I used to love walking.
Hey, Orient, since you're making all these fucking GameStop money, you can put a window in your limo that I'll drive for you. How about that?
She just would have a muted whole front section. The whole front section is just gonna have no sound. You're not even gonna be able to hear yourself. It's gonna be like being in space.
See, Jose's just trying to start a fight right now. Everyone in this room, take $15, $20, $50, whatever you can spare, and go buy Dogecoin right fucking now. You won't be disappointed.
Are these the comments? I can't see shit again. Everything stopped.
I think I'm getting the comments ahead of you.
Yeah, because I can't see them now. Now I don't see anything.
I think I'm getting them ahead of you.
This is some bullshit.
So Oriane is giving stock advice.
Damn it! Yeah, I can't see it. I'm about to log out again and come back real quick.
No, I think you're all right. Yeah, Oriane is giving stock advice. You can't see him at all.
I can't see anything. The last one it says, "Sorry for spelling, nails, voice, text, etc." That's the last one I got from Oriane like 4 minutes ago.
Scroll down. Try actually scrolling down.
Hey Brent, I know how Instagram works. It's not working.
You sure? See, what you need to do is you need to get closer up to the phone and look at it like an old man taking an accidental selfie. And he's gone. So let me invite him back in. You're doing what? You are a fucking crystal ball. Okay. I was like, what? You're doing what?
She is a crystal ball. That's right. I can see that. All right, so I'm going to say this one more time now that I can see the comments. If y'all have anything y'all like us to talk about. I know Ashley probably wants to know about the Golden State Warriors, how I feel about them right now. I think you guys suck. Steph Curry's real good still, though. He can really dribble.
Well, hold on. While we have people here, let's do this. This is the How Do We Even Get Here podcast. Every Thursday we drop podcasts on all the podcast listening places, Stitcher, Spotify, all that stuff. Go to our link tree. I'm going to put it in the comments. It's LINK.
I never ate.
tr.ee/getherepod.
You go looking like an old dude again.
Yeah, well, it's going to have to do.
Let me see. How do you do this? How do I type?
Is where you can find us, or just search How Do We Even Get Here on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, all that shit. We're also on YouTube. tinyurl.com/getheretube is where you go, and it'll take you directly to our YouTube page.
DJ, are you not home yet? Why y'all talk? Don't talk and don't ask about zesty Italian craft right now. That's not what this is about. This is not what the comment section is for, okay? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Zesty Italian craft?
Yeah. Trying to get...
That sounds like a username some non-funny white guy would have on a dating profile.
They are still talking. Dude, you still in Kroger's? You even know what a Kroger's is, Brent?
I've heard of it.
They trying to piss me off now. They just going back and forth. This is what my friends do to me in my lifestyle. These are the people that I associate with back home.
Okay, because I'm going to have to get the big one because they only got light. Comment section is troll. No, your portion of the comment section.
It is.
Is the troll with the point of anger, Jose. Yours is.
Let's go, Elian. Hit me with the question. What you got? We can get it tomorrow. Shut
Trust
up,
me, I've known you for way too long, Jose. I know your shit at this point. The fuck? I've known you for 22 years.
That's a good one. What are your 3 best pandemic purchases?
Mine?
Ours, Brent. We're the ones on the screen. Dumbass. What you talking about?
This is one of them right here.
The fuck is that?
This was a gift. This was a gift. This wasn't a purchase.
Is that a Ghostbuster one?
Counted as a purchase.
What is it?
Actually, no. This wasn't a purchase. This was a gift. Let me get a purchase.
What the fuck is that? What was that?
It's a proton pack. It's a proton one from Ghostbusters.
That's what I thought.
But one of my best pandemic purchases, bam, right here. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. To the nth degree.
She said your 3 pandemic purchases, though.
So that's one of them. Toys in general. Fucking what else?
Here, let me show one.
The bike. The weights. The weights. Because maybe, I started working out here at home, the weights. And I would say the bike, but I almost got jacked for that.
I was thinking that.
But I still feel like fucking alcohol, liquor. Fucking
Brent,
duh.
Tell Oriane how Dad by Daddy had to come save you that day on Christmas. Tell it.
Dad by Daddy.
No, okay, Oriane, mine are better than Brent's. My 3 best purchases since quarantine started are, first off, the place I'm in, goddammit. I'm in a goddamn apartment. I ain't even had this when quarantine started. That's number 1. Fucking dope. So anything in here, technically. I got my TV. This is a new TV. I like it a lot. It's real good. And this one's a gift. I'm going to do a gift like Brent did, too. I got a gift, which is my Keurig machine, which is pretty cool. That's new. My mom got that for me.
What up, Kelsey?
Kelsey, what's happening? Why she always come in talking shit? She can't just be nice. And
I don't know.
I got curtains. I got curtains. I like them a lot. They really keep it dark in here. So I'm a big fan of that. Grown up shit. So those are my best purchases since the quarantine. I'm super hype about them. Why is
Ashanti in your screen?
Who's Ashanti? I know he ain't talking about that.
I'm assuming that's you. I'm assuming you're Ashanti.
Hey. Oh, is it on my TV screen? Ashanti is on my screen. Shit, I didn't even see it. That's funny. What was I watching? I don't even know. Oh, I was playing Luther Vandross. I just went back to the home screen. Yeah, it's MTV Cribs, Kelsey. This is where the magic happens.
Oh, so Oriane was asking about the bike. So since quarantine, I wanted to go back to the gym, but then gym's closed. So I was like, all right, let me buy some weights and do some home workouts. So I did that, and I was like, all right, let me do some cardio too. So I bought myself a bike to do cardio. Well, since this is Long Beach after all, I'm rolling down Cherry Avenue one day, and these 2 dudes in this PT Cruiser type car, like I don't hear them, but I see them. They're like, hey, and they pull over across the street from me because they're about to try to steal my bike. I hitch it right down Broadway and lose them. Then on Christmas Day, the day that Jesus Christ was allegedly born.
Allegedly.
He was. If you do the history of it, and you actually believe in Jesus, he was actually born sometime in spring, but whatever. Christmas Day, the winter solstice. I'm fucking downtown Long Beach. Not a whole lot of cars around. Fucking this guy pulls up on the left turning lane. He makes a left turn and stops in the middle of the street. He's like, "Where'd you get that bike, homie?" And I'm like, "Nah, kid, nah. 4th Street. I go down, I keep going. He busts a bitch and starts following me. I turn my bike around, he turns his car around. Do this a couple more times. I hook it down an alley. He hooks it down an alley. I hook it down a smaller inlet in the alley. He hooks it down a smaller inlet in the alley. Clearly he wanted the bike, otherwise he could have just run me down. Although I was going fast, but he was in a fucking car. He could have run me down.
He was going fast.
He wanted the bike. I cut down Broadway, which is a one-way street. Oriane, you should know this, one-way street. I go down the opposite way of traffic. Luckily, there's actually a couple of cars coming down Broadway because he goes down and follows me down the wrong way down Broadway. Following me. I cut down another little alley. Luckily, he's caught in with the traffic. So I cut down an alley, cut down a little inlet, and stop. Right in this little inlet. And I hear him because he's got this loud-ass engine. I hear him, and he's circling around and around and around, looking for somebody. He was like, "Oh, that's my bike." I'm like, "Nah, motherfucker, it's my bike. I bought this." So I call up a neighbor of mine because I used to live in the apartment building across from the Stash Bar. And I hit her up on Facebook. I'm like, "Hey, I'm coming to the apartment right now. Open the gate." She's never not home. She's always home. I roll down there as fast as I can. Fucking zigging and zagging. She finally hits me back. She's like, "Oh, I'm not home today." I'm like, "You're always home. Shit."
It was Christmas.
So I could duck down the shrubbery that's in the front gate, and all I see, the only cars I see around me are gray SUVs, right? The same type of car this motherfucker has. Like all the ones that just keep driving by is the ones I see. So I duck behind the shrubbery and I hit. And I'm like, who is in Long Beach right now that I can hit up? And I'm like, shit, it's Trey.
No. You scroll down your call log and it said "Dad by Daddy," and you said
it will never say that.
No. Yeah, that's what it said. You scroll down.
It will never say
and
that.
It said "Dad by Daddy." Hero. Now it says Hero next to it too.
It will never say that.
So continue. After you press Dad by Daddy's icon, what happened?
Never. What would Dad by Daddy's icon be, by the way? What exactly does that look like? Does that look like one of those pictures of like Leonardo DiCaprio at the beach with the big ass beer belly? What does that look like?
I don't think that was a typo, Orion. I think you were taking a shot at me.
I don't think that what sad by Daddy. I like it. I
see what you did. See, that's what happens when you put writers in the chat. You can't give writers an outlet to speak because they will say writer-like things, and that was clever.
We're putting that on a shirt.
And I'm afraid it'll stick. But
we're going to put that on a shirt and give it to you one size too small.
No, Brent, that's pretty good. That's a great gift.
Sad by Daddy.
What's up?
Perfect.
I fuck with it. So then tell her about when the music hit and you saw me and you were like, and you looked up and it was like, oh yeah.
So I was ducking behind the shrubbery waiting for this motherfucker to pull up in his 20-year Impala or whatever the fuck it was.
It's my boo, okay? It's a Malibu.
So I could put my bike in his trunk, and he drive me back to the house. I could have conceivably ridden back to the house myself. Like I could have conceivably like ducked in like smaller streets or whatever and tried to find my way back because I don't think I could have waited there a minute, but I was like, man, I wore myself out because I was riding, to get some cardio in.
Yeah, he was already working out.
But when he was following me, I was riding for my life.
Yeah, that shit was nuts. And I woke up. I was asleep on Christmas. I had just turned off my night mode, and I looked down. I'm like, what the hell? And yes, this bike is made out of gold, Orion. You asked that question. That's exactly why. There's matter of fact.
No, it's cherry red, which is the fucking problem, I think. Motherfuckers see it and they're like, oh, I want that. And they saw me riding and they thought I was an easy mark, not knowing that I knew these streets and these alleys and shit. Like, motherfucker, I've lived here for too long not to know these goddamn streets. I've walked and driven them to not know these goddamn streets and not know what the fuck is up. And by the way, so since then, I got myself a weighted jump rope. That's my cardio now. And Trey was like, oh, they scared you off your bike. Motherfucker, listen, that's twice. Third time's going to be the charm. I'm not doing the third time. Third time's going to be the charm for somebody. Fuck that shit.
Listen, it's all right, Brent. I'm here.
No offense taken, Orion. I get it. I completely get it. He saw some fat dude on a fucking bike with glasses and some fucking bike shorts, and he was like, oh, easy mark on Christmas Day with no cars around. No cars. No cop cars. No people around. No nothing. He saw an easy fucking mark.
That's what I told him. Easy mark. That's exactly what I said. So TJ wants to know, by the way, he wants to know, okay, he said, Brent, greatest movie villain and why? Better be good.
Shit.
I thought that might be your response.
Greatest movie villain? Fuck. That's a tough one. I'll think about that one. That's a tough one.
And then TJ said a diesel Brent is scary. Typical meathead, LOL, and Jaeger bombs. Some stuff you missed.
Diesel? When the fuck did I get diesel? And Jaeger bombs? Fuck out of here with Jaeger bombs. Jaeger is one of the few drinks I will not drink. I will not drink Jaeger. I've done it. I fucking hate it. Jaeger and Fireball are the two that I will not touch.
I can't fuck with Fireball. I can do a Jaeger bomb. I can't fuck with Fireball.
I will not touch either one of those motherfuckers ever. Yeah, a nerd. Yeah, I am a nerd. Yes, I'm a nerd. I have fucking Power Ranger toys. I'm a fucking nerd.
Orion is one of my favorite people, by the way.
We know it definitely wasn't Kristen Wiig in 1984. Right, exactly. Stop stalling. Okay.
That's not
Fuck.
he was saying
Movie villain.
that's not
Scariest movie villain? Shit. I don't know.
He said full movie villain. You're welcome, Orion. Thank you for being so great. You have been hilarious.
He said scariest movie villain?
He said pretty sure he said best, not scariest.
Best?
Yeah. He said
fuck, man.
Sorry, he said greatest. Greatest movie villain. And,
greatest movie villain.
And it better be good was the follow-up.
Fuck, man. I'm looking at my DVDs right now. Like, fuck.
All that bullshit.
There's a whole lot of great movie villains. There's a whole lot of great movie villains. Like, it's hard to necessarily pick one. Like, fucking, you know, you could say a couple of Jokers, right? You could say fucking Joker from Nolan Batman. You could say Jack Nicholson Joker. You could say fucking Penguin. You could say Danny DeVito's Penguin was dope. Fucking Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. If we're just sticking with Batman movies, you could say
you're sticking with like one Batman movie.
Huh?
You're just sticking with one Batman movie. That's what you came up with. You came up with the Michael Keaton's Batman.
I'm trying because there's so many dope villains in movies. Like it's hard to. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
Fucking.
Yeah, I'm glad you.
The Lethal Weapon movies. Fucking. They had some good villains, and the first two were really good villains.
Brent, he says.
Actually, no. Of the Lethal Weapons, the first movie had the better villain.
He says stop stalling. That means give an answer. You're giving multiple answers. We need one.
I don't know. I don't have a fuck. It depends on the day, and I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it before I give you the definitive answer.
Orion, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Are you just going to give a list of every bad guy in every movie ever, or are you going to make a fucking choice? That's what I'm saying. And TJ said stop stalling. Same thing.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a favorite villain. I've got a bunch of villains that I like. I don't have a favorite.
Well, I know TJ knows this already from me, so that's why he didn't ask me. But mine would be.
I'm polyamorous with my villains.
Fuck it.
How about that?
He said fuck it. Forget it. I don't even know why I even asked. That's what he was.
I'm polyamorous with my villain.
He knows my guy is Thanos. Thanos is my favorite, greatest movie villain to me. That's my guy without question. Thanos is that guy because I actually agreed with what he was talking about. I felt myself like, am I a villain? I had to think about it. I was like, maybe I'm crazy. This makes way too much sense. When you start thinking that shit, you got to think twice. I have two though, because technically he wasn't a villain though. The I can't think of his name right now. Killmonger too. Both of those are like right there for me. I really like
Killmonger. You were told Killmonger was the villain.
Exactly. That's why I said he's not really a villain though, so it doesn't exactly
right. Right.
Me, I don't think.
And see, that's the other part of it is that really good villains. I actually understand their motives. Like I'm like he's not wrong. I'm like he's not wrong. Orion is like the guy on the bike. Here's the thing, Orion. I actually wasn't even necessarily scared. Like I was like my adrenaline was up, but I wasn't necessarily scared. Here's the thing. Like once we went down the alley, started going down the alleys, I was like, okay, he's not trying to hurt me. He wants the bike. Otherwise, he'd have fucking run me over. He wants the bike. So I can go through these alleys and try to figure some shit out so that he doesn't get the bike. Right? Like I was more in like a assessment of the situation mode than fucking scared.
That motherfucker was excited when I talked to him. He called me. He said, "Dad, by daddy. Oh my god, can you come get me?" I said, "Why are you calling me that, man? That's for the ladies." He said, "No, please." It was very frightening. It was very awkward. Anyway, TJ said, "If I ask you about some pussy, you'll be able to answer that though."
Actually, that would depend too. But now that you're talking about it. But if I had to narrow one for today, probably my favorite villain for today would be Denzel in Training Day.
That's an interesting choice. Interesting take.
He was the villain. He was the fucking bad guy.
He was. That's not a bad take. I like that. That's a better answer than everything else you said. All the rest of that fluff you just spit for like 10 minutes was fucking horrible. But that was actually not bad. That was pretty good.
Because again, you understand where he's coming from.
Right. I completely understand where he's coming from.
He's corrupt as shit, but like you get it.
Right. And King Kong ain't got shit on him at the end of the day. So that's
ain't got shit on him.
Let's see. Al Pacino for Orianne. She says Al Pacino is the devil in Angel Heart. That's her second behind the guy that tried to steal your bike.
We were talking about that, how Brent can't even pick one girl. That's an interesting choice. Yes, I agree. Can't pick one girl and doesn't want to. Well, I guess they're hand in hand. Like, why pick one when I shouldn't necessarily have to? Like,
Because you can't get one right now. You're struggling with one. How are you getting two?
That's true. But part of that, but part of that is because I don't just want one.
Exactly.
Part of that is
That's
because
my
I don't
point.
want just one.
That's my point. You can't come into one that you can't get because you keep saying you want two. Who the fuck does that? You can't get one right now, so you're going to tell the first one that's interested, I want two?
Other than motherfuckers who are honest about it, as opposed to the motherfuckers who get one and then cheat with another one.
Or yeah. Poor baby. What a problem to have. Exactly.
Right. And here's another side of this, Orianne, that a lot of people don't get. The women that have been attracted to me in the past, typically they only want a monogamous. They want monogamy. They want me to be a husband and a father, and I don't want to be either. And I don't want just one woman. Two wives, so I didn't have to fuck the same girl all the time. But that's not how it works. It is for some people.
That's what Brent wants. That's the dream for Brent.
No, listen, I don't want any wives.
But he doesn't want to be married to him, though.
Girlfriends, sure. We can, we can do the polyamorous thing. I have my place, you guys have yours. We understand each other. Because different people have different vibes.
You don't say. Hey,
there was a point in my past where I was dating more than one woman at a time. I think anybody that says they're polyamorous just sounds like a bitch. Wow. Bold.
I love it.
Orianne, let me ask you. I see. This doesn't really work because the whole crux of this argument is based off of actually enjoying being around people, and Orianne doesn't like people. But the argument I was gonna make is you have multiple siblings, right? You have a mother and a father, right? You have friends, right? You love all of them, right? You love your parents equally. You love your siblings equally. You have aunts and uncles. You love them.
Stop stalling, TJ voice.
Why can't you love multiple people in a romantic sense equally?
Polyamory is just called being single. I sleep with multiple people and none of them care about it because none of them are my boyfriend. Yes, what you are describing is called being single. And then she said, that is not true, what you just said.
Yeah, I just saw that is not true part. Mm-hmm. What is not true about it? Shots fired. I don't like people that drink at Clancy's. Luckily, I don't drink at Clancy's anymore.
Nobody.
I haven't for a long time, since before the pandemic.
Nobody does now.
They're opening back up, I think, on Wednesday at 12. I just drove by there today. They have a new sign and everything.
How do you know that?
Because I just drove by there today. They have a new sign and everything. I think the city was probably giving out money to businesses. I've seen a couple of new signs at a couple of different businesses, and Clancy's was one of them. Like, they fixed their sign.
So Orianne says the part about you saying she doesn't like people. She loves people. So she said that's not true. That's what she was saying. And then she said, I do. I just explained that I love multiple people weekly and monthly. It's called being single.
No, I like you guys, but I don't like the losers that drink at Clancy's. I don't like that bar. I think it's a loser place. It is a loser place, and it took me a long time to figure out it was a loser place. Actually, no, it didn't. Like, I knew it was a loser place. I just kept hanging out there. Because the drinks were cheap. Because the drinks were fucking cheap. It was the cheapest bar in town.
I was hanging out there because of Orianne, mainly. Because she was funny as shit. That shit used to crack me up. I knew I could go in and, like, if I didn't have anybody to kick it with that night, I knew she would be there, and I would laugh nonstop. And, not being from here is like, okay, if you can go kick it with somebody and you know it's going to be a vibe, perfect. She always had me weak.
Their adios motherfucker was $8. Like, that shit was cheap. And by the way, don't go there when Natalie was working. You get free drinks all night. That shit was fantastic.
Whole different vibe right there. Yeah,
that shit was fantastic.
Orion hooked me up on my birthday. That was lit too. Took care of me 1 year on my birthday. We spent it. It was lit.
I could have worked there for 4 ridiculous years. That was the only good reason to hang out there was the staff. I did like, the staff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You're absolutely correct. I like 100%. Absolutely. And I like Jason a lot too. Jason was cool when he was hosting karaoke. That guy they got to replace him now, I ain't really fuck with that dude. But when Jason, what, Brent? Why are you offended?
Well, the staff, and again the cheap drinks. Like the drinks were cheap as shit. Just don't ever eat there.
I love the ABC burger until like it wasn't the ABC burger anymore. It got weird. It didn't taste the same no more. Something got strange.
Well, also, once you saw the kitchen.
Yeah. Well, you told me behind the curtain shit, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
There were there were a couple of nights. I think it was like 3. There were 3 nights where I was hosting karaoke, and a roach, legit big ass fucking roach that you may see on the street.
That's what she's saying, right?
Came out of the kitchen.
Yeah. See, I never experienced it,
but 2 of those times I saw it before anybody else saw it, and I stomped on it. The 3rd time I couldn't get to it in time, and everybody saw it.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I never had that experience because of where I sat at. I was never over there in that area very long. I just would sign songs and then take off typically. But I was always over by the bar, so I never really got to see that shit. But yeah, as soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm cool on that. I think I might have ate there one more time, and then the food wasn't even that good when I had it. So I was like, all right, I'm done. It's like, that's a wrap for me. Oh, the happy couple. Yeah. Welcome back, black people.
Yeah. I'm definitely more than cool on Clancy's.
Yikes. Nah.
Wow, 2. Yeah. How are there 2?
I'm not even afraid of him anymore. It's like, hello. Well, Brent, I'm going to ask you.
Hold on. And then there's one other thing. Mm-hmm. So at karaoke at Clancy's, there were a couple of times that, you know, the strange and the homeless would walk in. There was one dude I remember walking in, muscled up black dude, about maybe in between your and my height. He walked straight up, like he walked up, like he was dancing a little bit, walked straight into the tip jar, and took a $5 right out of my fucking tip jar. Like I wasn't standing right there looking dead at him when he did it.
I remember you saying this to me. Yeah.
I stopped him. I was like, "Hey, yo, homie,
right? You
just took $5 out of my tip jar, dog. I'm gonna need that 5. What? No, homie, you took my 5. Like I'm like, nah, dog. You took my 5. I'm gonna need that 5 that I just saw you fucking take directly in front of my face. I'm gonna need that back, Jack."
Plot twist, that's the guy that was chasing you up and down the alleys for your bike.
It wasn't. The guy chasing me down the alley was white, maybe Latino.
Oh, man. Ridiculous. You have ridiculous shit happen to you all the time.
Hey, motherfuckers don't believe me.
I luckily don't have any of that shit happen to me. I think people just don't fuck with me. They leave me alone for the most part, so I take it. Like, when it does happen, it's very interesting to me. I'm like, oh, you're fucking with me. Oh.
See, clearly that happened after Orianne worked there because she would have cut him up. She would have cut him up.
Oh, for sure. She ain't played that.
She would have sliced him up like a fillet.
Yeah. No, she was gone at that point. Like, Orianne definitely is one of them people, like, she did not fuck around. She had a very loud voice whenever she needed to. And you hear it. Like, you know how, like, some bartenders will be very timid. They don't want to say too much shit because they don't want to, like, oh, it's going to affect my tip. Like, she really didn't give a fuck. It was very interesting to watch her work. Like, I'm going to do me, and you're going to love me because I'm going to be direct, and I'm going to tell you to fuck off when you need to be told to fuck off. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. And if you don't like that, I'm pretty sure all these people here will beat your ass for me. Or I'll do it. Like, that was pretty much her whole mentality when she was there. So that shit was always a vibe. Like, I love real people. But anyway,
And I believe Orianne can chokeslam that bitch with one hand. I believe she'll chokeslam that bitch with one hand. I believe she'll act like the Undertaker, just chokeslam a motherfucker.
Are you still getting comments again?
Yeah, you're not?
God damn it. I'm like, why did it get so silent? And I was like, is she still in here? God damn it. I'll just keep having it. I can't hit it. If I can't see anything. Hold on. I'm gonna do it again. One more time. I think it's because we getting like it's such a long pod.
Or maybe we just wrap the pod up right here.
That works. We can do that.
Let's wrap the pod up right here. Anybody who's still here, follow us. Go to our linktree/GetHerePod is where you'll find us everywhere. This will be going up either later on tonight or tomorrow on all the places. We'll do these lives every once in a while. We'll let you know when we do. Trey, you got anything for the people?
I think, let me see who's in here. Ashley and TJ there. Fuck you, Ashley, if she's in here. Just, that was it, pretty much. That's all. Oh, and lots of love to Orianne. Orianne, you've been fantastic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, and Trey, if somebody did steal $5 out of Orianne's tip tray, what would she do?
She would have hit him in the head with a bottle, and it would have been like one of the expensive ones.
She would what?
Hit him in the head with a bottle, easily. And it would have been
she would what?
Hit them in the head with a bottle.
Stop the sentence halfway through. She would do what?
Hit them. Hit them. Hit them. Hit them. I see what you're saying. She would hit it. Wait, it's too late. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. It's not my fault. Okay, here we go. She would hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Yes! We did it! It's hard to do this with the episode because I was muted and I couldn't time it right. Hit it! See, just, you know what? Whatever. Fuck it. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Later.